speaker? Okay, have you ever listened to a great speaker? Like who?
Our president.
Like our president. Okay, why do you think he's a great speaker? I agree, by the way, he's a great orator. He is a great orator. That one I agree.
One, I say he's so informed. Yes.
He's very informed, eh?
Yes.
Yes. So actually, you can tell he's very eloquent. You can tell he has mastered what he's and he's not looking anywhere. He's very articulate on issues. If he goes to climate change, man, he's gonna do climate change. If he goes to forestation, he's gonna do forestation. If he goes to economy, water view, he's gonna give you numbers. He's a scientist, you know. He's gonna give you numbers. So that's preparation. Preparation, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. That's true. What's someone else? What do you think makes a great speaker? Or who is a great speaker according to you?
I think he's the one who connects with me, like whatever content he delivers to me, I can connect with it, I can relate. That is a great speaker.
Yeah.
If he delivers content that I can understand, that I can internalize.
How relatable are you? Do I relate to you? That's very important. That's impact. A great speaker is an impactful speaker, period. You cannot be great if you didn't impact. And you cannot impact if you didn't relate. So that's what a great speaker is. So we need to make sure anytime we speak, we are speaking for impact. Because why are we speaking? It is for impact. So there are three things that makes a great speaker. The first is love. Genuine love. You cannot impact on people you don't love. You cannot even be useful to people you don't like. Two, you can, in that same vein of in that same vein, you cannot impact people that you fear. So if, for example, there are people here, I don't know, maybe it is a governor, I don't know which people, somebody, maybe it's a coach, somebody you fear, you cannot impact that person as long as you fear that person. So what is love? Love is first of all understanding who is here. How do they think? What are their fears? What are their challenges? So that I make sure I'm addressing that. That is love. Love is understanding what if I say something, could this be sensitive to this kind of people? That is love. And also, the other thing, love, we need to understand the audience very well. We need to know what they think. We need to know what they like, what are their interests. That is, you took time to find that out. It means you care. You cannot impact people that you don't care about. Even in leadership, by the way, I hope you have read John C. Maxwell. I recommend to look for this book, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. And he said there are three things that people look at to know if they're going to follow a leader or not. One is, do you care? If I share with you something, do you care? That's the first thing. Two, can you help me? Can you help? Do you care? You can't care if you don't have that. Do you care? Or when I tell you my issue, you just don't just sort it out. You're just sort it out, Do you care? Can you help me? That's the other thing I'm thinking. When I know you care, you can help me. You don't have to have a position for me to follow you. I follow you not because I have to, I follow you because I want to. So that's number one. A great speaker is a speaker who has genuine love for the audience. You really want to help. You really know there's a challenge. I want to give some solutions or some insights. I'm serving you. Love serves. I'm here to serve because I have a solution. We said your speech is an opportunity to solve a problem that your audience have. So I'm here to serve. It's not about me. It's about something about that. I care. That's a great speaker. The other thing that makes a good speaker Preparation. Dale Carnegie says that only the prepared speaker deserves to be confident. Preparation is basic respect to your audience. Because if you're not prepared, like for me, I'm very sorry, I'm the cause of all this problem we had. Because I forgot my adapter in the other bag. Preparation is basic respect, so that now I will not have to waste time going around in circles just to get to what 10 minutes is nothing. You're telling us you can hear it just rambling to one point. After 10 minutes, that's when we go to one point. We can tell there's nothing substantial. Preparation is respect to the audience. How prepared am I? Preparation is where we are getting the message. This is what is giving us a right to stand here in the first place. How prepared am I? That's why what people hear most is impromptu. In fact, this is what we do in these classes when we come here. The first thing we do, but the MC decided to introduce us. What we do is that first of all, before you even make your presentation, you give a 1-minute speech on a topic you just told there. In there. So you're told, Edwin, you're making a 1-minute speech on nuclear science. Yeah, because you need to be in your, you need to, and you know, you're not being asked to speak about something you've never heard. You've heard about nuclear science, right? Yeah, you've heard about boy-child empowerment. You've heard about anything, even if it is as an area of engineering, and you're not an engineer, probably you've heard about it. It's something that's in the society. Maybe it is water piping. You've heard about what is happening, the flooding. Give a 1-minute speech about the flooding in Nairobi. You're being asked about things that are in society. So preparation, how prepared? If you're not prepared, don't speak. If you don't know what to say, don't say it. It's gonna be a disaster. Preparation. The third thing that makes a great speaker is passion. What is passion? Leonard, Michael, please let me know that I am audible and you can hear me. At least it has stopped raining because I was wondering if you. Leonard, can you hear me?
Yes, but at the third point, what did you say makes a great speaker?
Passion. What is
passion? Thank you.
Yes, but what is passion? What did you say passion is? Passion is passion, I don't know. What is it?
It's an obsession with something.
It's an obsession with something, yeah.
Being part and parcel of something.
Being part and parcel of something. What about an innate gift? Passion. Is passion a gift? Passion is not necessarily a gift, but it's coming from within. A gift also comes from within, but it's not a gift. It's something you have to put effort into. Passion is not a gift. You have to put effort into it. Passion is life. Of course, it's obsession with something. It is life. It is fire. So that when you speak, we get fire. We're like, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. It's like when this guy speaks, this emotion now. Doesn't mean but the way he's saying it, and the kind of energy you put in, and you're gonna believe it. But if you listen to the substance of it, so you just want. But the passion. This is why I love listening to visit in the choir. Julius Malem, and they're South Africans, Both are South Africans. Because you're gonna see the life. You see the life of the message. One time Jesus spoke in the temple. He went to the temple. The zeal of my father's house. Yeah, they saw the zeal. Because they said it. They remembered the scripture that says that the zeal of my father's house has eaten me up. Because the message has eaten you up. By the way, if you really want to impact, make sure the message has consumed you. If it consumes you, it's not going to consume us. We are going to believe it. It's going to eat us. The message needs to eat you up. You believe so much. I know that. This is what makes a great speaker. You cannot be great if you don't have genuine love. Forget it. And I don't need that to come from who. These are things I have learned from my own experiences and even by watching other great speakers. You cannot be, I am convinced without that you cannot be a great speaker if you're never prepared. That's why I told you my greatest fear in public speaking is that I don't know what to say. So how do I solve that? I make sure in any meeting I go, I'm always prepared. I've told my mind that I will speak. Yesterday I was in a meeting by IFC in the Embassy of Sudan. But I entered late because I had another meeting in the office in the morning. So I didn't, but in my mind I was saying, I'm going to speak in this meeting. It's just that the opportunity didn't come and they didn't ask us who has something to say. In final remarks, there was nothing like that. Yeah, and there was no interaction. So even with the panel, we said, okay, after the meeting, do your networking. But in my mind, I had said, I'm speaking. I'm going to say something. Everybody in the room is going to know. It's better you're prepared and the opportunity doesn't come than you're not prepared and then it comes and then it's such an embarrassment. We thought she could say something at least coherent. Because of who you are. Kwanza Watanzania wanakuona wanasema Kenya. And they know our they know our English is good. And then we are there. When I'm in Tanzania, by the way, I usually but the term for Swahili. I try as much as possible to speak Swahili so that I can relate. I know sometimes you have to just speak English, but I try as much as possible to speak Swahili. So the minute I cross the border, if I'm using a border or the minute I start thinking in Swahili, najiongelesha kwa Kiswahili, nafikiria kwa Kiswahili, nitaenda hivi, nitachukua hii taxi, even the time changes. Like naturally, me hata siongeangi Kiswahili ya host. But when I'm there, I get that right. Inakuja because hata wanaongea. Yeah. I'm prepared. That I'm meeting Tanzanians, people who don't know English very well. So I might be saying some words there, some German, and I lost them. And they're like, Wakenya hapo wamekuja kutuonyesha usemi wao wa Kiswahili. I'm prepared. I know who I'm meeting. The other day I was in Uganda. I was in Uganda. So because I know I did an interview, I did a TV interview in it's a Uganda. They just Uganda. But now because they have a Kenyan guys, they have to speak English. So I had to make sure that I learned some few Uganda words, how to greet people. Because I'm prepared. These are Ugandans. And there are people, the reason why they are doing it in Uganda is because they have audience that don't hear English. So at some point even my interviewer had to interpret to say, oh, they like that point. Wait a minute, I let it sing. Not saying in Uganda or in Angola, whatever. So I have to be prepared. I mean, someone they say, banana, and also people can get it. I'm very prepared. I'm also very convinced that you cannot be a great speaker if you're not passionate. You don't believe in what you're saying. You never don't believe. You're not convinced about what you're speaking about. I'm also not convinced. If you are doubting, you also doubt. So how passionate are you? How prepared are you? And you genuinely love the situation. You really want it to change. You really want to make it. You have to love them. And we say part of love, you can't love them. So three things. One. It's genuine love. Sorry, it's genuine love. I don't know if there's a difference between love and genuine. Then let it remain as genuine love. Genuine love. So one. Genuine love. Two, decoration. And three, culture. Thank you very much.